Come in.
Dr. Quentin?
Yes?
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Oh, hello. Come in, come in. You got my letter, I trust?
Yes, I did.
Good, good. My condolences on the loss of your mother.
Well, that was nice. Wait a minute. Correction. It was her aunt, not her mother. Polite, subtle. I don't want to piss him off, so Stern's out. I guess... no. She's more of a subtle person. We'll go subtle correction.
Thanks. My aunt is at peace now, wherever she is.
Ah, quite right, quite right.
So you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes, yes I did. But before we go into that, how are you holding up?
The last thing I want to do is complain about my day. You might think I'm about to go up into a heckin' bell tower and start shooting people. So let's go with the expected stuff.
I'm fine.
That's good to hear. You received the ashes?
Yes, I scattered them this morning.
I imagine you must miss her.
Yeah, let's just be honest about it. I mean, the woman's dead. No point messing about.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to feel. It's not like I knew her, or even remember her from before. She's like a stranger.
So why did you make it a point of visiting her all those years?
I'd say she's a creature of habit, so that's probably it. I doubt it's because it's family. I mean, she kind of shuts herself away by the sound of it, so I don't... And I kind of want them on my side, so I'm not going to do that, so I'm just going to go habit.
Habit, I guess. It was a place to go every week.
And now that you don't have to?
What do you want me to say? Auntie's dead, life goes on.
So you'll just keep living, is that it?
Yes.
Keep writing your little book reviews in the paper, right?
You know about those?
It's hardly a secret. A number of the staff have read them, yes.
I didn't think a West Village paper would interest anyone up here.
I have to be honest, Miss Blackwell. The staff read them because they were more interested in you.
Ooh. I'm going to be paranoid about that, because sounds like something to be paranoid about.
That's really creepy, Dr. Quentin.
Their intentions were purely benign, I assure you. It was your aunt they were primarily interested in. They wanted to know more about her family, and you proved to be, shall we say, less than eager to comply?
That's their problem.
Indeed. It was your choice to make. Your aunt was an interesting case. And now that she's gone, I was hoping you'd be more forthcoming with me. Just an informal chat. We can discuss her condition. And yours too, of course.
My condition? Oh. If she's not insane, then that's gonna be insulting.
You never could find out what was wrong with her, huh?
No, we didn't. But she still remains a fascinating case.
Fascinating. I don't understand.
Forgive me. I speak from a purely professional perspective. I didn't know your aunt personally.
Neither did I, but fascinating?
It might come as a surprise to you, but yes.
But she was practically catatonic. All she did was lie there for 20 years. She'd sometimes twitch or mumble something incoherent, but I wouldn't call that fascinating.
Well, as you know, she wasn't exactly catatonic. We kept her sedated.
Right. She had outbursts.
Yes, and we had to sedate her heavily to keep her calm, especially in preparation for your visits.
What are you trying to say?
Miss Blackwell, we are not a nursing home. We're not content to merely keep a patient comfortable. We are, after all, in the healing profession. We were trying to heal your aunt, and to do that, we had to speak to her.
Wait, you spoke to Auntie.
We tried to.
Did she answer back?
After a fashion, yes.
I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe she was a little violent with them. I mean, I'm making sure she's sedated every time Rosa visits. I don't know. Let's see what she talked about then.
If Auntie spoke, why wasn't I told?
Miss Blackwell, do you remember what brought your aunt here in the first place? Her screaming, her hitting herself?
I was only 5 years old at the time, but I kind of remember.
In order to prevent her from doing harm to herself or to others, we were forced to sedate her. When we limited her medication, she simply reverted to her former state. Her natural state, I'm sorry to add.
What did Auntie say?
Nothing that made any sense. But one thing was clear. She was in great pain.
Pain? What kind of pain?
It's difficult to say, but it was immense.
How immense?
When we reduced her medication, the transformation was dramatic. Her eyes flew open, she thrashed, her screams. Well, we had to gag her eventually.
My God.
I know.
Did she still feel it when she was sedated?
We don't know. There's no way of knowing.
25 years.
I know.
Poor Auntie.
Yeah, that is quite depressing, actually. Very, very depressing. But I think that's kind of the tone of the game, or at least for a bit of it anyway. But let's see why he says we have a condition. Are we nuts? Like Auntie?
Wait, what do you mean by my condition?
Hereditary dementia is my specialty, Miss Blackwell. And in my opinion, there is significant cause for concern.
Sorry, did you say hereditary?
Yes, 2 generations. Your aunt and your grandmother before her.
My grandmother?
Yes, Patricia, I think her name was, right?
I never knew my grandmother. Auntie Lauren was it. There was nobody else. She couldn't exactly provide me with a family history.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
Well, maybe you should have. Did anyone else come in to visit her besides me?
No, you are correct. I should have read the family history more carefully. I do apologize. I just assumed... Well, never mind. It doesn't change the fact that you should be concerned as well.
Go on.
Patricia Blackwell suffered her mental collapse at the age of 55. Lauren Blackwell underwent hers at the age of 40.
What are you saying? That the same thing is going to happen to me?
No, I'm saying that there is significant cause for concern.
Yeah. I don't know about hereditary dementia. I mean, there's lots of things that are hereditary, but they can still skip lots of generations before, you know, popping up again. So I don't know if there's too much to worry about. But we'll ask about Nana's condition.
So, I had a grandmother.
Apparently so.
How do you know about her?
It was in your aunt's case history when she was brought to us. Patricia Blackwell's symptoms were the same, word for word. Patricia's case was severe, and she was young, but it was chalked up to being an ordinary case of dementia. Until
it struck her daughter.
Until 20 years later, when it struck her daughter, yes.
It seems impossible.
Perhaps it's genetic, but we've detected no abnormality.
Well, let's see what they think links it all together.
You couldn't find any other link between the two cases?
None, aside from the family connection. And a name.
A name? What name?
The documentation we had on your grandmother is minimal, but there was one interesting item noted. During her more lucid moments, she uttered the name Joey. Your aunt, too, would cry out that name on occasion.
Joey?
Yes.
Who's Joey?
We've been wondering the same thing for 25 years.
Strange. Maybe they just like young kangaroos or something, who knows? Could be, her grandfather. You know, that way they'd both have a reason to know the name Joey. So, let's see about the future.
So what should I do?
Right now, nothing. This type of thing is unprecedented. There is no procedure to go through, no medication I can give you. I just want you to be aware, is all. And come talk to me if, well, there's any concern.
Well, thank you very much. Nothing else in here, is there? Just
Is there
leave the
anything else
office.
you need to tell me before I go?
Your aunt had some personal effects in storage. As the next of kin, you're the beneficiary. It's just a folder, some documents and so on. It's being sent to your address via messenger.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
It's no problem at all. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell. My schedule is fairly open now, so feel free to drop in anytime. I'm always happy to discuss my favorite patient.
Sure.
How am I already his favorite patient? Well, if he thinks I'm creepy like the old lady. Now what to do, because I think that's pretty much it here for the moment. I mean, I still gotta go and get Nishanti to let me in, although I don't know how. Why was that saying fuse box there? Crazy. But, yeah, because I can't get in without the key. Can't get back into there. I'll see if the guard has anything else to say just before I go. Come on, keep walking. You can do it.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
I guess there's nothing more to talk about with him. So we're gonna go and see if we can get back into our apartment. Because we have files to read. Let's stop off at the apartment, see if anything's changed first. Well, that punk is still there.
Hello again.
Restate the obvious.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to go all the way to the park to look for a woman who might be there, and if she recognizes me, then, and only then, I'll be granted the privilege of entering my own home?
That's pretty much it, yeah.
This is really stupid.
I'm not the one who forgot my ID.
Well, I don't know. There's so many feckin' things with this. I mean, what if he just accompanies her up, and if she has the key to open the apartment, then there's a 50-50 chance that either she is the person that lives there or she stole the key, and in which case she can just pull out the ID and say, look, there I am, problem solved, fuck off, get out of here. I don't know. Let's try and show our non-existent proof.
I have my apartment key. Will that do?
Sorry, no. That could be any key.
Well, let's go upstairs and see if it works.
See? Common sense.
And leave the door unattended? Can't do it. Sorry.
Oh. You just want to kick his teeth in, don't you?
I'll be back.
See you around.
Alright, let's go talk to this annoying flute lady in the park. See if we can't get her to come back and say, yeah, this is her, she lives here. Now...
The dog park is empty.
And the sign still says the same thing.
Please note. Please note. Dog walking park.
So I can't take it. There's nothing up here. Right, well, let's go to the fountain. Maybe everyone is gone. Still hear her playing, though. And, of course, everyone is still there, too. So...
No. I can't do this. I just can't. I'll just have to wait until she's finished. I can't do this with all those people.
All I can think of is just... let the dog
I'm not untying
loose.
the dog's leash. The dog's leash is tied to...
Surely there must be some way of distracting everybody.
I don't think so. He's wearing one of those extended...
Strange. What could I possibly be expected to do now? I mean, there's so little to interact with here. Let's go back to the doctor. I doubt there's really anything that he can really say. But maybe we'll come across something. Stupid lights.
I don't have anyone to call. Looks like an intern...
Okay. Can we just go down? Yeah, around the corner.
Whoa! Hold on. You want to go in, I gotta clear you first.
Okay.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's really cleared me.
I don't think I...
So now what the hell do I do? Because I can't do anything in here. There's not a whole lot I can do here.
The windows look into the lobby of the building. There are bars over the windows. I'm not getting in. There are bars.
What about this
The
window?
windows look into the lobby of...
Wait, can I just walk past them? I should have tried that before. I can, but I go nowhere. Okay, and there's nothing here. Let's try
Hello
talking again.
So, you want to look... And then, this...
I'm not the one.
I'll be back.
See you around.
Now that's strange, and there's not much I can interact with. It's just the front door, him, and the windows that all say the same thing, and the exit. So it has to be something in the park. Process of elimination in full swing. I don't know, it just looks like that bin might have something to do with it. But nothing there. God knows why you're not allowed in the bloody thing. Dog walk entrance and the sign are the only things to interact with on this screen other than going to the fountain and exiting. Which is strange. You'd expect there to be something else here.
Please note, The dog park, there's no reason to go in there.
Now this is very strange. What am I supposed to do? Because there's just the exit. The light does nothing. She won't do anything to the dog. She won't untie the dog. She won't talk to her while all those people are there. And she is the only thing that can be interacted with there. I am very
That's
confused.
Michelle, my next door neighbor. She's playing some sort...
Come on, talk to
I'll
her.
just have... I don't... He's wearing... I'm not... The dog's leash is...
This is really weird. What could I possibly be supposed to do? I think I've interacted with everything I can. Now this dog keeps following me about, kind of. It's possible that has something to do with it, but... what? That's the thing. I mean, nothing else there can be interacted with. This is a head scratcher. I'm gonna disappear for a minute and try and figure out what's going on here.